Last time on Dragon Age.
They will die! I will have every last Templar for these abuses.
It's over, Anders. They're all dead.
Every one of them will feel justice's burn.
Get away from me, demon!
I am no demon. Are you one of them, that you would call me such?
Anders? No.
Anders, that girl is a mage. We rescued her from being made tranquil.
She is theirs. I can feel their hold on her.
She's the reason you're fighting, Anders. Don't turn on her now.
Please, Messer.
Baker, no. I almost... If you weren't here, I need to get out of here.
You saved my life, Messer. What was that thing?
It was an elaborate stunt. Anders wasn't really trying to, kill you, no.
Don't worry. It was all a trick by the Circle to scare you away from ever summoning demons.
I wouldn't. I never...
It was a joke.
Can I go home now?
You should go back to the Circle, I think.
Sir Ulrich is gone. You'll be safest in the Circle.
Without Sir Ulrich, maybe it's not so bad. Thank you again, Messer.
Well, I hope that we did the right thing for her. So we should probably go and speak to Anders. Yes, see how he's doing. I suspect he's a little conflicted right now. On another note, I did look up about these evil tomes that we were finding around the place. And there's a reason we haven't been finding them all. Apparently, the quest is bugged. That's what it says when I looked it up. And, yeah, if you do anything other than destroy them, you'll be unable to complete the quest. So, that's what's been going on with that. So let's speak to Anders. Anders, hello?
Trash. Trash. Keep. Trash. Trash. Won't be needing that anymore.
I found Sir Ulrich's papers.
This is all Sir Ulrich had. Looks like the Tranquil solution began and ended with him.
Let me see that. The Divine rejected the idea. Meredith rejected the idea. This was not what I expected. Perhaps I should try talking to the Grand Cleric. Maybe she's more reasonable than I thought. Thank you. I will think on what you've said.
Oh. Well, at least he's Oh, we've got to speak to him again? Hello? Yeah, he's changing a little bit.
What are you doing?
Putting out milk. I miss having a cat around. But I think the refugees have scared them all off. Or maybe eaten them. You know, I've been meaning to thank you. Having someone like you making a name for yourself in Kirkwall. It's done a lot for mages. You're the kind of leader we need. To tell the world we won't be punished any longer for our Maker-given gifts.
Leader. I like the sound of that. Yeah, we don't have an option to take any power, so we'll just flirt.
When you get like this, I think it'll be hard for anyone to turn you down.
I've tried to hold back. You saw what I almost did to that girl. You've seen what I am. But I'm still a man. Don't expect me to resist forever.
I don't want you to resist.
If we could die tomorrow, I didn't want it to be without doing that.
Don't tell me. Show me.
I thought with justice, this part of me was over. I can't give you a normal life. If you're with me, we'll be hunted, hated. The whole world will be against us. If your door is open tonight, I will come to you. If not, I'll know you took my warning at last.
2 down. Yes, 2 companions down. let's see how many more we can get. Right, oh, History of Kirkwall, Chapter 3. Fantastic. Definitely needs more codex. Do we have like a... Yes, we can get Anders back in our party now. He's calmed down a little bit. There we go. We'll bring him along. I also healed Meryl. Good. That's useful to know that going to those party things heals you fully and gets rid of your injuries. We can use that. So where to next? Where to next? Well, we know that this side quest is bugged, so there's no point looking at that. Herbalist tasks, we know that we have to wait until Meryl's companion quest. Which means that we should probably go to the keep and tell the Viscount about what the Arishok said. I mean, he might ask why we waited quite so long. Yeah, he's probably going to ask that, but that's fine. We will work with what we've got. So let's go and see where he is. Yeah, we'll go during the day. And, well, he should be happy. He should be fine. We did what he asked us to. I mean, I can't see how he would be mad at us for this at all. No. It'll be fine. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. Viscount?
Years of nice, quiet anxiety. Gone. Along with a whole street.
An accident on purpose, more or less.
Right. A mad elf pushed by zealots, likely hidden in the very groups I have to appease. The Maker has a grand sense of humor. And the Arishok. I suspected he had no plans to leave. I didn't know it was just as annoying for him.
Well, most things annoy him.
You could send him gold and he'd complain it was heavy.
And it's about to get worse. A shame. There were overtures of civility. Your influence, no doubt.
Do I want to hear what happened?
A Qunari delegate and entourage paid me a visit. It was civil, tentative, hopeful. They left my chambers with precision, but were not reported by the outer guard. They are missing almost literally from my doorstep. What do you imagine will be the Arishok's reaction?
Well, I'll find out what happened. He will not be happy if he finds out about this. Unless, of course, the Qunari are here to kill the Viscount, in which case, that's why they went missing.
We need to get out in front of this, and fast.
I feel I've been trying to turn a stampede for some time now. Someone is pushing very hard. Speak with Seneschal Brown. Then you will see why I cannot trust anyone else with this. I don't know who would benefit from fighting the Qunari, but it will cost all of us.
Oh, is that quest? Meryl's quest. Yes, these are open now. Perfect. Well, we're going to go and talk to Seneschal Bran. I don't entirely trust him, but we'll talk to him.
You have information about the missing Qunari?
I am to help you, yes. Viscount Dumas would appreciate discretion in this matter. I would prefer that you were not involved at all. But that is neither here nor there.
You seem reluctant to look around. Yeah.
It sounds like you don't want them found.
I must think of what is best for the Viscount's office. Bringing attention to such an incident benefits no one.
You would do nothing?
The Qunari are neutral hostiles at best. There is no relationship to salvage by overextending ourselves on their behalf.
Oh, he sounds involved. Could this be a Qunari plot?
The Arishok is growing violent. He might want an excuse to end this peace.
I suspect that if the Arishok wanted to take over, he simply would. For all we fear that heretical Qun of his, its demands have done more to keep him in check than any of our efforts. Besides, would Qunari stoop to trickery? There is no precedent, but there is unfortunate evidence of influence on our side.
Oh. So does the Arishok know about this, or are we going to tell
Has
him?
anyone reported this to the Qunari?
Maker, no. I'd be signing the messenger's death warrant. He'll
Wouldn't
find
kill
out
us.
soon enough, of course. And when he does, the Viscount is rightly concerned that the illusion of peace will dissolve.
So, was this delegation vulnerable somehow? I don't know. Were they... Did they have no weapons on them?
I'm having a hard time picturing the abduction of a Qunari entourage.
Unfortunately, they were not at their best. Their swords were tied into their sheaths, as I advised. It seemed a respectful compromise. Even I know you cannot separate a Qunari from his weapon.
So what is known?
I'm sure you have suspicions about what happened.
My concerns are well-founded. This could not have escaped the notice of the city guard. Unless they were involved.
Have any failed to report?
Several. You should start with one of them. Although where you find a swordsman so eager to sell his honor and duty, I'm sure I don't know.
A hanged man.
Hangman. Got to be.
Right. Then you know what to look for. I can't imagine this has occurred without notice. There is always a weak link. Please keep this quiet. The Viscount is under enough scrutiny.
Yeah, we got it. Keep it quiet. I'm actually thinking that what we're going to do first is we're going to go and talk to the Arishok. I want to see whether this is something we can do. Because I imagine the first time I played it, I never tried this. So I want to see whether you can talk to the Arishok now. I think the answer is probably going to be no, but it's worth trying. Hello, let me in.
Enter if you must.
Yep. Hello, nice to see you. Nice to see you. Yeah, it's nice to see you again.
What do you want, Hawke? I have no interest in adding to my distractions.
And yet you sent a delegate to the Viscount.
A brief
We can
attempt to
actually talk to
educate. If the dwarf had stolen the Sarkamek, it could have been used to show the price of greed. But you know the outcome of that. These fools are determined to be wrong. I won't waste the effort again.
I am amazed that this is an option I never saw before. Your delegate is missing.
I'll probably regret this, but you should know your delegate is missing.
Anyone else, and those words would have been their last.
Uh-huh.
You are handling this, not your buffoon of a Viscount.
As
Yes.
best I can.
Then I will wait. But know this, the provocations we have suffered have worked. If this is not resolved, I can fulfill my duty to the Qun with far less annoyance by sifting through rubble.
You know, I think we're under enough pressure without the help.
Yeah. Well, I'm actually quite impressed that that conversation exists at all. I want to just check out this side, see if there's any codex or loot. Ooh, there's something here. Enigma of Kirkwall, another one. Master Mason made a comment that set my mind afire. She said that all the cities she's worked in, Kirkwall was the most difficult, and the city is almost literally a maze. Recollecting my first years in Kirkwall, I have to agree, getting lost was commonplace and the city was a sprawling mess. The Mason showed me a plan of the city and my heart skipped a beat. There were patterns in intersections, back alleys and boulevards. Some magisters believed in the power of symbols or shapes, yet in all those parts of the city one can make out the outlines of glyphs in the very streets. What manner of magic is this? Interesting. But yeah, I am kind of impressed. I remembered this game being a lot more linear than it is. There are a lot more options where you can go and talk to someone. It might not do anything, but I like that there were the option to go and talk to them. So, what we're going to do first is we're going to get our companions' quests. Do we have anything out here? No. No, that's still the herbalist tasks. So yeah, we're going to go to Meryl's house to do hers, and then we're going to go and talk to Varric. Yeah, we have to talk to him at night though. Hello, Meryl.
I've got something to show you. Come and see. It's beautiful, isn't it?
It's not as pretty as you are.
You're much prettier.
Oh, you're too kind. Is it warm in here? Stop bubbling, Meryl. I've spent the last few years restoring this. 2 of my clan stumbled across it in a ruin. We never found Tamlin. Amariel came back poisoned by the alluvion, sick just from being near it.
Now, I'd just like to take this moment to say that Mariel is the last name of the character that we played in Origins. And Tamlin is the person that died with them, and Meryl was there in Origins. Which is just, this is fantastic for me that this whole quest line has a thing in it. So this is an alluvion then.
What's an Illuvian?
Long ago, the elves had a kingdom. An empire that covered Thedas. And every city had an Illuvian. The mirrors let them communicate across their empire. But I don't know how exactly. My people have lost so much. We know almost nothing of the days before Arlathan. This is a piece of our history.
So, is this why you left the clan?
This thing is what made the Keeper send you away, isn't it?
The Keeper wanted me to destroy the fragment I kept. She said our ancestors meant it to be forgotten. But it's a Keeper's place to remember. Even the dangerous things. We argued. I left. She's wrong. This mirror could teach us so much about who we once were.
So, you brought it here?
What are you trying to do with this mirror?
At first, I wanted to find out what happened to my friends. Maybe I could still help them. I suppose the great hero of Ferelden doesn't need my help now. Anyway, I know I can use it to help my people recover what we've lost.
And what did it do to Marielle? Is that Maharel?
Did your clan member recover?
The Keeper treated him, but she said it was the blight. The corruption. A Grey Warden took him away. He said the Wardens had the means to cure him. It must have been true. The Keeper said that he fought the Archdemon himself.
Well, I'm happy you told me.
I'm sure you wouldn't show something this dangerous to just anyone.
It's not dangerous, I promise. I fixed it, or tried to, with blood magic. The mirror won't hurt anyone.
I cringe every time she says that. She has no idea what she's messing with.
I do. I have it totally under control. But it doesn't work. I've tried everything, and I think it's because it needs to be finished with a special tool. An Arulin home. And my clan has one. It's been in their hands for generations.
Uh-huh. So why don't you ask them for
Go
it?
talk to the Keeper then.
I just can't. You have no idea, the Keeper. I can't talk to her. We fight or talk circles around each other. She has a disappointed frown that turns your bones to jelly. Please help me. You will, won't you?
I'll go with you.
Master Arnus, I'll find some way to repay you, I promise.
Okay, and now we need to go and talk to Varric. See what he's up to. So he'll be in the Hanged Man at night. And we can also look out for the guard here as well. It'll be him. We'll come back to you.
It's not a good feeling, you know.
What?
Being an abomination. I just got a taste of your future.
I'm not that foolish. Our relationship is, strictly platonic.
It's like you're trapped in your own body, seeing out your eyes, while someone else moves you like a puppet. And you're trying to scream, to move a single muscle, but there's no escape. Until you look down at the blood on your hands.
We're here to see Varric.
Stop it! You're scaring me.
That's the point.
Yeah, don't mention any of this around Varric. You're just gonna say hello.
And then Hawke tore the door clean off its hinges, walked into the room, and... I guess we'll finish this later.
Have you got a minute, Varric?
Of course, Hawke. Actually, I've been meaning to talk to you. You and, what's his name? That mage. Seem to be getting pretty close. So, what's going on, Hawke?
Are you jealous?
Well, I never thought you were the type, Varric. I'm flattered.
Hawke, I know I'm damned near irresistible, but you're just too high maintenance for me. Sorry. Listen, as your friend, I feel like I'd be doing you a disservice if I didn't say something. Maybe, just maybe, getting involved with the possessed mage might be dangerous. There, I've said my piece.
I appreciate your concern.
I know you mean well, Varric. Don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
I certainly hope so.
Oh, interesting. Well, I guess we'll talk to this guy before we head out. Hello.
A lot of coin for this place.
That's right, pal. Tonight I'm paid and blessed, and all I had to do was turn my head. To all my friends. Hey, step back. I know important people. We're gonna show this city what to do with heathen oxmen.
So, I know important people too. Have you met Evelyn?
Guard captain, would you like to have a word with your man?
Guard captain?
Who?
What?
Who?
Who what? I don't...
Who bought you? Who bought the honor of a proud guard of Kirkwall and made him a drunken Mabari bitch?
I don't know. He was a Templar, I swear. He had the seal of the Grand Cleric and everything. It's true.
Cullen?
The penalty for abandoning your post is 10 days on the wall. I expect you to report in the morning.
Uh-huh.
There's your answer. A Templar.
With the Grand Cleric's seal, no less. Well done.
Well, I think it's time we went and had a word with Cullen, because he's our contact in the Templar. So we'll see what he has to say for himself.